The world is a mysterious place filled with wonders we are only beginning to understand. Every day we walk through our lives, often oblivious to the extraordinary that lies just beneath the surface of our reality. Among us, hidden in plain sight, live extraordinary individuals with abilities beyond the realm of ordinary humans. These individuals possess powers that defy the laws of nature as we know them, blending seamlessly into the fabric of our everyday existence. These are witches and wizards, masters of magic, who for centuries have existed alongside us, their true nature veiled from the unsuspecting eyes of most. They walk among us, their identities cloaked in secrecy, their actions hidden behind a veil of normalcy. Their world is a tapestry of ancient rituals, whispered incantations, and the manipulation of unseen forces. A world where the impossible becomes possible. They draw upon the energies of the universe, bending them to their will, creating wonders and horrors alike. While some witches and wizards use their powers for good, others are driven by a lust for power and control, their hearts consumed by darkness. These dark practitioners seek to dominate and manipulate, their intentions shrouded in malevolence. It is these dark practitioners of magic who pose a threat to humanity, using their abilities to manipulate, control, and even destroy. Their actions ripple through our world, causing chaos and suffering in their wake. They operate in secrecy, their true intentions masked by illusions and deceptions. They weave intricate webs of lies, ensnaring the unsuspecting and bending them to their will. Though unseen, the battle between good and evil is very real. It is a conflict that rages in the shadows, hidden from the eyes of the uninitiated, yet its impact is felt by all. The consequences of this hidden war are felt by everyone, whether they realize it or not. The subtle unease, the inexplicable fears, the sudden misfortunes, all are echoes of this unseen struggle. It is a battle for souls, a struggle for the very essence of humanity. The forces of light and darkness clash, each vying for dominance, each seeking to shape the future of our world. Understanding the nature of this threat is the first step towards combating it. Knowledge is our greatest weapon, and awareness is our shield. By learning about the hidden world of magic, we can begin to protect ourselves. We must learn to recognize the signs of their influence and arm ourselves with the knowledge and faith necessary to resist their dark enchantments. Vigilance and wisdom are our allies in this unseen war. Only then can we hope to protect ourselves and our loved ones from the insidious reach of dark magic. Together we can stand strong, united against the forces that seek to undermine our world, safeguarding the light within us all. Witches and wizards wield their power through a variety of means, from the flick of a wand to the utterance of an ancient incantation. The methods of harnessing magical energy are as diverse as the practitioners themselves. Each spell, each potion, and each dark ritual carries with it a unique history and purpose, passed down through generations of magical tradition. Spells, incantations woven from ancient languages and imbued with magical energy, can be used for a multitude of purposes. These spells are often recorded in ancient tomes, their pages filled with cryptic symbols and arcane knowledge. The act of casting a spell is both an art and a science, requiring precise pronunciation and a deep understanding of the magical forces at play. Some spells heal, others harm, and still others can manipulate the very fabric of reality. Healing spells can mend broken bones and cure ailments, while destructive spells can unleash devastating forces of fire and lightning. Reality-bending spells, on the other hand, can alter the very nature of existence, bending time and space to the caster's will. Potions brewed with rare and sometimes dangerous ingredients can grant superhuman strength, induce fear and confusion, or even steal away a person's memories. The process of potion making is meticulous and often perilous, requiring a deep knowledge of magical herbs, minerals, and other esoteric substances. Each potion is a carefully crafted elixir, its effects as varied as the ingredients used to create it. The most powerful and dangerous tools at their disposal are the dark arts. These forbidden practices are shrouded in mystery and fear, their secrets guarded jealously by those who dare to wield them. The dark arts draw upon malevolent forces, twisting and perverting natural magic for nefarious ends. These forbidden practices draw upon malevolent forces, twisting and perverting natural magic for nefarious ends. The rituals involved are often gruesome and dangerous, requiring sacrifices and invoking dark entities. The power gained from such practices comes at a great cost, both to the caster and to those around them. Curses, hexes, and jinxes are just a few examples of these dark practices, each capable of inflicting terrible suffering on their victims. A curse can bring misfortune and pain, a hex can cause physical and mental torment, and a jinx can disrupt a person's life in countless ways. These dark spells are feared for their ability to cause lasting harm and suffering. These tools, while powerful, are not infallible. Even the most skilled practitioners can fail, and the consequences of a failed spell or potion can be disastrous. A mispronounced incantation or a wrong ingredient can cause a spell to backfire, resulting in unintended and often dangerous outcomes. They require immense skill and focus to wield effectively. The concentration needed to cast a spell or brew a potion is immense, and even a momentary lapse in focus can lead to failure. The most powerful wizards and witches are those who have honed their skills through years of practice and study. Furthermore, their power is often limited by the user's own willpower and the strength of their connection to the magical forces they command. A strong will and a deep connection to magic are essential for harnessing its full potential. Without these, even the most powerful spells and potions can fall short of their intended effect. It is crucial to remember that magic is not inherently good or evil. It is a neutral force, shaped by the intentions and actions of those who wield it. The same spell that can heal can also harm, depending on the caster's intent. It is merely a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for constructive or destructive purposes. The true measure of a wizard or witch is not in their magical ability, but in how they choose to use it. Magic can build and create, or it can destroy and harm. The true danger lies not in magic itself, but in the hearts of those who wield it. A wizard with dark intentions can cause great harm, while one with a pure heart can bring about incredible good. It is the choices they make and the paths they follow that determine the impact of their magic on the world. What drives a witch or wizard to embrace the darkness? The answer, like most things in life, is complex. Some are born into families steeped in dark magic, their destinies seemingly predetermined. Others are seduced by the allure of power, craving the ability to bend others to their will. Envy, greed, and lust for power are often at the root of their wickedness. They see the happiness and prosperity of others as an affront, something to be coveted and ultimately stolen. Their hearts, consumed by darkness, are incapable of empathy or compassion. Their ultimate goal is often nothing less than complete domination. They seek to control not only the physical world but also the minds and souls of those around them. They crave power above all else, and they will stop at nothing to achieve it. It is important to remember that even those who dabble in the dark arts are not beyond redemption. Deep down, buried beneath layers of anger, resentment, and fear, there may still be a flicker of good within them. Whether that flicker can be rekindled, however, is another matter entirely. Witches and wizards engaged in darkness rarely reveal themselves openly. They are the unseen puppeteers, pulling strings from the shadows, manipulating events and people to their advantage. Their presence is often felt rather than seen, a chilling whisper in the wind, a sudden drop in temperature, or an inexplicable sense of dread. Instead, they prefer to operate from the shadows, launching their attacks on the unsuspecting and the vulnerable. These dark practitioners are adept at blending into the background, making it difficult to identify the source of the malevolent energy. They strike when least expected, leaving their victims bewildered and defenseless. They use curses, jinxes, and hexes to inflict suffering, sow discord, and manipulate those around them. These dark spells are their tools of trade, each with its own unique characteristics and effects. The incantations are often whispered in secret, accompanied by rituals that amplify their power. A curse is a powerful and often long-lasting spell designed to bring misfortune or harm to its victim. It can be cast with a single word or a complex ritual, depending on the desired effect. Curses are insidious, often lying dormant until triggered by a specific event or condition. Curses can manifest in a variety of ways, from causing illness or bad luck to manipulating the victim's thoughts and emotions. They can lead to a series of unfortunate events, creating a domino effect that can ruin lives. The victim may find themselves plagued by nightmares, chronic pain, or a constant sense of unease. Jinx, on the other hand, is a more immediate and less subtle form of attack. It is often used to cause minor inconveniences or embarrassments, but can also be quite dangerous if timed correctly. A jinx can be cast quickly with little preparation, making it a favorite among those who seek to cause chaos on the fly. Jinx can cause a person to trip and fall, make them spill their drink, or even silence their voice at a crucial moment. These seemingly minor incidents can have significant consequences, especially if they occur at critical times. Imagine being unable to speak during an important presentation, or tripping just as you are about to catch a bus. Hexes fall somewhere in between curses and jinxes in terms of both power and duration. They are more targeted than jinxes, but less enduring than curses. Hexes are often used to disrupt specific aspects of a person's life, creating a ripple effect that can lead to greater turmoil. They are often used to target specific aspects of a person's life, such as their relationships, finances, or health. A hex might cause a person to experience a string of bad luck in their career, leading to financial instability. It can also create tension in relationships, causing arguments and misunderstandings. For example, a hex might cause a person to constantly argue with their loved ones, experience financial ruin, or suffer from persistent nightmares. These targeted attacks can be devastating as they strike at the core of a person's well-being, leaving them feeling isolated and helpless. It is important to remember that these attacks are not always obvious. The effects of curses, jinxes, and hexes can be subtle, gradually eroding a person's confidence and sense of security. Victims may not even realize they are under attack until it is too late. Witches and wizards skilled in the dark arts are masters of disguise, able to conceal their malicious intent behind seemingly innocuous events. They can blend into a crowd, hiding their true nature behind a friendly smile or a helpful gesture. This makes it all the more difficult to identify and counter their attacks. This makes it all the more crucial to be aware of the signs of their influence and to take steps to protect ourselves from their insidious attacks. Knowledge and vigilance are our best defenses against these dark forces. By understanding the nature of curses, jinxes, and hexes, we can better prepare ourselves to counteract their effects and safeguard our well-being.